Hello, and a warm welcome to the English Elephant, the podcast that makes learning English simple and fun. I'm your host, Mr. Elephant.
And I'm Mindy the Mouse. Hello to all our amazing listeners around the world.
Hello, Mindy. It's always a delight to have you here. How are you today?
I'm fantastic, Mr. Elephant. I had a big piece of cheese for breakfast. But I'm also really excited because I think today's topic is something everyone needs to know.
I completely agree. Today we're going back to basics, to the very first words you might say to a new person. We're talking about introduction.
Yes, that first moment when you meet someone. It can be a little scary, can't it? You want to say the right thing.
It certainly can be nerve-wracking. I remember one time I was so nervous meeting a famous author that when he said, "A pleasure to meet you," I replied, "You too, pleasure a meet it is."
Oh no, you didn't?
I'm afraid so. It was all jumbled. So today, our goal is to give our listeners the simple phrases they need so they never get their words jumbled like I did. We'll make introductions easy and stress-free.
That sounds like a great plan. So where do we start with this non-jumbled introduction?
We start at the very beginning, the first word you say, hello. Now, hello is a wonderful classic greeting. You can use it in almost any situation, whether formal or informal.
Right, like meeting my friend or meeting my friend's grandfather. Hello works for both.
Exactly. But there are many other ways to greet someone. For more casual situations, with friends, for example, you can say hi or even hey.
Hi and hey, they feel a bit more relaxed. What's the difference?
A subtle one. They are very similar. Hi is probably the most common casual greeting. Hey is also very common, especially in American English, and it's used to get someone's attention or greet them, like, "Hey, Mindy."
Hey, Mr. Elephant, I like it. Are there any others? I sometimes hear people say, how's it going?
An excellent example. Phrases like, "How's it going?" or "What's up?" are very informal greetings. They are interesting because they are also question.
Oh, right. So if someone says, how's it going to me, they're not really asking for a long story about my day.
Precisely. It's used as a greeting. A normal response would be, "Good, you?" or "Not bad, what's up with you?" You don't need to give a detailed answer. It's just another way of saying hi.
That's so useful to know. So for a new boss, I should probably stick with hello or good morning.
Yes, that would be the safest and most professional choice, which brings us to greetings for different times of day. We have good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
We talked about these. Good morning is for the morning before 12 p.m.
Correct. Then good afternoon is from 12 p.m. until about 6 p.m.
And good evening for any time after 6 p.m. when you are arriving somewhere.
Perfect. And what do we say when we are leaving at night?
We say good night. It's a goodbye, not a hello.
You've got it. So, let's imagine. It's 9 a.m. and you see your friend. What could you say?
I could say good morning or just hey.
Both are perfect. And if you are meeting your professor at 4 p.m.?
I would say good afternoon, Professor.
Splendid. You see, choosing the right greeting shows you understand the situation or the context. It's a great first step.
Okay, so we've said hello. What comes next in our conversation dance?
Next, we almost always ask the other person's well-being. The classic question is, of course, how are you?
And the classic answer is, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
It is. And that answer is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But in everyday English, you will hear many, many variations. Let's talk about some.
Okay, I'm ready. What if I'm feeling really good?
If you're feeling more than just fine, you could say, I'm great, or I'm fantastic, or couldn't be better. These are very positive and energetic responses.
I'm great. I like that one. It's what I said to you earlier.
You did. It started our conversation with positive energy. Now, what if you are feeling just normal? Not good, not bad.
Can I just say I'm okay?
You certainly can. I'm okay or I'm all right are very common. You could also say not bad or can't complain. Another very common one is same old, which means that nothing is new. Life is the same as usual.
Same old, same old. That's a funny one. It sounds very natural.
It does. Now, an important cultural point. In many English-speaking countries, how are you is a polite formula. People expect a short, positive, or neutral answer. It is usually not an invitation to share all your problems.
That's a really good point. So if I'm having a bad day, I probably shouldn't say, "Oh, Mr. Elephant, my cheese was moldy and the cat chased me."
Perhaps not in a quick, casual introduction. If you want to be honest but still polite, you could say something like, "I've been better," or "a bit tired, but I'm okay." This signals that you're not having the best day without going into too much detail.
That makes sense. It's about being polite and keeping the conversation light at the beginning.
Precisely. And the most important part, always ask back. After you answer, say, "and you," or "how about you," or simply, "you." It turns the conversation back to the other person.
Right, because it's a two-way street. So let's try. "Hey, Mr. Elephant, how's it going?"
Not bad, Mindy. Can't complain. How about you?
"I'm doing great. Thanks for asking." See, we're having a conversation.
And now that we've greeted each other and checked in, it's time for the main event, sharing our name.
This is the big one. My name is.
Yes, my name is the formal and complete way to do it. My name is Mr. Elephant. But it's more common in daily speech to use the contraction I'm. So I'm Mr. Elephant.
I'm Mindy. It's definitely faster and feels more friendly.
It does. So after you state your name, it's very polite to add, "It's nice to meet you," or "pleased to meet you."
Nice to meet you. And the other person says, "You too," or "Nice to meet you too."
That's the dance. Let's practice. I will be a new student in your art class. Hello, I don't think we've met. I'm Mr. Elephant.
Oh, hi, I'm Mindy. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. See? Simple, friendly, and effective.
Okay, but what if I'm in a group, like at a party, and I walk up to two people who are already talking? Is it rude to interrupt?
A very practical question. It's not rude if you do it politely. You can wait for a small pause in their conversation and then say, "Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Mr. Elephant."
That sounds very polite. Sorry to interrupt.
Yes. And after you've shared names, you might want to ask a simple question to continue the conversation. A very common one is, "So what do you do?" This means, what is your job or what do you study?
What do you do? So I could say, "I'm a podcast host."
And I would say, "I'm an English teacher." Be aware, this can be a personal question in some cultures, but it is very common in professional or social settings in places like the US and UK.
Good to know. Another good follow-up question might be the one we are about to discuss, asking where they are from.
An excellent transition, Mindy. That's exactly where we're headed next. Asking about someone's origin is a great way to learn more about them. The most direct question is, where are you from?
Where are you from? And I would answer, "I'm from the United States."
Correct. You can name your country or your city if you think the person might know it. I'm from Paris, for example.
Now, what's the difference between "I'm from" and "I live in"?
Fantastic question. I'm from usually refers to where you were born or where you grew up. I live in refers to where your home is now. They can be the same place, but they can also be different.
Oh, I see. So if I was born in Chicago, but now I live in New York, I could say, "I'm originally from Chicago, but I live in New York now."
That is the perfect way to explain it. Originally from is a very useful phrase. It gives a more complete picture.
And again, after I answer, I should always ask the question back. "I'm from the United States. And you?"
Always. It shows interest. So let's put it all together. A full introduction from start to finish. We're strangers at a conference. You start. Excellent. So now we have the basic building blocks of an introduction. But what happens next? How do we turn a simple introduction into a real conversation?
That's the tricky part, isn't it? Sometimes after you say, nice to meet you, there's just silence. Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Mindy. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine. My name is Mr. Elephant. How are you enjoying the conference?
I'm enjoying it a lot. It's great. I'm from the United States. Where are you from?
I'm from England. I came here just for this event.
Wow, that was a real conversation. We did greetings, names, and where we're from. And you even added a question about the conference to keep it going.
Exactly. The introduction is the start. These phrases are the keys to open the door to a longer, more interesting conversation. And that, I believe, is a good place to pause for today. We have covered a great deal of very useful ground.
We really have. My head is full of friendly phrases. Let's do a quick recap for everyone listening.
An excellent idea. First, we started with greetings. Remember to choose one based on the situation. Hello or good morning for formal situations.
And hi, hey, or what's up for your friends and more casual moments.
Then we moved on to asking, how are you? We learned many possible answers from the very positive, I'm fantastic, to the more neutral, not bad.
And the most important rule is always to ask back, how about you?
Absolutely. Following that, we practiced introducing ourselves. The simplest way is I'm, followed by your name, and the polite phrase, nice to meet you.
And don't forget you can ask, what's your name, if you need to. And a good follow-up is, what do you do?
And finally, we discussed how to ask, where are you from? And how to answer with, I'm from, or I'm originally from.
Whew, that's a lot, but it's all so useful. It really is a step-by-step guide to that first conversation.
That's the idea. We want you, our listeners, to feel confident. So your homework this week is to practice. Practice in the comments. Share your name and some of your favorite things. Say the phrases out loud.
Yes, practice makes perfect.
It truly does. Well, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for your brilliant questions and energy, Mindy.
It was my pleasure, Mr. Elephant, and thank you to everyone for listening. And don't forget to comment your practice introductions. Like and subscribe for more English conversations.
Yes, thank you for tuning in to the English Elephant. We hope you'll join us next time when we talk about another interesting topic. Until then, goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Happy learning.